Start in the fridge. That's my own little tip because it's a nice self-contained little area, right? It's only this big for most people, and it's doable in a day. And most people are not super attached to food. There's no sentimental feelings, or we don't have to tell a story about everything usually. But I was working with the lady here in Raleigh, and I said, "Oh my gosh, your yogurt expired like 2 weeks ago. You're not going to eat that, are you?" And she just got real funny, and she said, "Are you?" Me? And I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "It's yogurt. Who's going to know if it's spoiled or not? It's sour anyway." And I thought, she does have a point there, right? So number one is to set a realistic goal with anybody you're working with. It can't be that we're going to have this thing done in 6 months, and it can't be that it's going to be fun. You have to be honest and you have to be realistic. So I usually start by creating boxes or bins, and my boxes are labeled save, recycle, regift, same day discard. That's a big deal, same day discard, not just discard. So it's going in my car and I'm dropping it off at the location of my choice. Again, I'm trying to loosen up some of that digging in their heels, stubborn behavior. And then what I call their 911 box, like they're about to go to jail because they haven't paid their taxes, and here's the stuff they need to finish their taxes, or something like, or medication. It could be something, critically important to their health. So another thing is to use a timer. I brought several timers I'm going to give away at the end. The reason I like these timers, you have to put a battery in them, but this is visual for people who are easily distracted. So if you're going to set a 30-minute, they can watch this get smaller and smaller. This is also really good for children too, in case you have small children. Use a target, and everybody who works with me knows my big target. I come in with a hula hoop, an embroidery hoop, and usually if we can't find those things, we'll use somebody's belt, garden hose, whatever. The idea is I take this hoop, I place it on one section of clutter, whether that's a countertop, a tabletop, a floor. We're going to just stay focused in this hoop, and I'm here for 3 hours. We're not leaving until everything in the hoop is done. Limit TV and limit their computer time. This is giant. Have them sign an informal contract with you. TV erodes motivation, and in case any of you have ever been on Facebook or Instagram, or Pinterest, can you not just spend a whole night and think, "Whoa, what did I do all night?" Nothing. I looked at recipes and how to clean and tidy and haven't done anything but sitting here. So limit TV and computer. Therapists want organizers to help their clients increase social interaction. So join any kind of group activity. And especially if there's a group therapy or a group declutter, or somebody facilitates, it has to be a facilitator leading these things. That's often good, because the older the person with the hoarding disorder gets, the more they isolate themselves in their house with their stuff. Cancel subscriptions to everything. Use the library instead. And again, that forces them to get out and be somewhat social. They don't necessarily have to talk to anybody at the library, but they are out and about. And then my own thing that I found, and again, this is with very level 1, 2, up to 3 with the clutter reporting scale, is I try finding what will stimulate that person, because oftentimes they are grossly understimulated. So if they want to sit at this table and go through, a box and a half of their papers, I'm going to suggest, nope, let's move it to a counter and you're going to stand. Standing is a lot more stimulating than sitting. I also do things like I lower the temperature in the home when I'm decluttering. It's almost like if you've ever been in Vegas, they keep it so cold. That's not because they want you to go buy wraps. It's because they want to keep you moving and active and your brain alert. Cold is better than warm in a home. Try playing with different smells if that's something that you are open-minded